Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of April 2015. Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, really, it is one of the big moments in love for you is set to happen in the second part of the month, and it is set to be an important month in love for you, marking a turning point where it comes to your understanding of the type of love you wish to experience and what it is that needs to happen in order to get you there. It's a month of change. It's also a month of you understanding that there is a kind of love out there, that whether you have it right now or not, it's possible that you have it right now, but this month should make it very clear that there is a type of love that is, as it's called, a core shaker. Love that you can feel in a flutter of your stomach and in your bones. That's the type of experience that is set to happen for you this month. That is set to be notable and memorable as well, and really can provide sort of a turning point for you to evaluate where you are, where you have been, and now where it is that you want to go. Now, a lot of this is thanks to Mars and Pluto. Mars is this month, right out of the gate of this month, moving into a fellow Earth sign, Taurus. So it's moving into a very harmonious position to you. And Mars represents sort of the physical attraction, really. It's what draws us to another person, and it motivates us to connect with other people as well. So whereas Venus is more about being laid back and letting good things come, Mars is much more active. Mars is, I want to connect with others. I want the experience of life and love and passion. And that's what Mars is about. It's about passion, living passionately and experiencing romantic passion as well. What we have happening in the second part of the month is Mars will reach out to Pluto in a supremely harmonious conversation. Now, this conversation happens twice every 2 years, okay? So like roughly once every year or so. This conversation takes place, a supremely harmonious conversation between Mars and Pluto. Pluto right now in a part of the sky for you that has to do with romance. It has to do with the feelings that love provides, the flutter of love, if you will, that I like to call it. And it has to do with what it is ultimately that is added to our life as a result of the joy that is added to our life as a result of sharing it and sharing romantic experiences with another person. It is that keeps you with another person. Once you move beyond, it's like the joy and the fun and the light feeling that keeps you with somebody. But Pluto is not light. Pluto is not fun. So you've got Pluto slowly moving through this part of the sky since late last decade, will be into next decade, making flirting really difficult. Well, not difficult, but just it doesn't make flirting light. It doesn't make flirting a fun sort of pastime. Every encounter, every flirtation, every look can feel really consequential, really intense, like a code to be deciphered, if you will. So we've got these two placements supremely harmoniously placed to you and fellow earth signs, speaking to each other in supreme harmony as well. I look at this and it suggests to me really a moment that, talk about a month that is a game changer, because it is a game changing kind of month for a lot of us. This is really a game changing moment for you. Now, how far that moment goes is going to largely be up to you. What you make of the moment is also largely going to be up to you, but it is going to cause you to see what has been and where you are and where you want to go in a very different light. And that's what happens when these two planets speak. They change things. They are deeply transformative. These are planets that get you seeing right to the core of the issue of what needs to change and understanding how to create change that is effective from the inside out. And that's what you have happening right now. So for those of you who are in an established bond, if there's been any lack of passion or you've disconnected with that, this is a reawakening set to take place. Now, it's possible, I'll be honest with you, it's possible that there is an experience that you have, a flirtation, that is actually outside of the partnership that leads you to understand that that's really what you want, that you want more of those types of experiences, and leads you to evaluate the bond that you're in. Or it could be also that that actual passionate experience happens with the person that you are committed to. And that it is one of those moments that kind of stands out, that keeps you with that person as well. Those of you who are dating somebody, I mean, this is really, this is really getting to know that person better in a fun kind of way, but not fun. It's intense. It's passionate, really. In a more passionate way, you're getting to know this person. And feeling more of a connection to this person as well, more of a connection on a level of passion. And those of you who are open to meeting somebody new, I mean, really, this is about meeting somebody and having that type of flirtation that can really change things very much. Now, as I said, this energy, there's not a lot of energy this month that speaks to commitment, right? That speaks to long-term potential. Sure, Pluto is pretty intense and a kind of long-term planet, but I'd like to see some other placements playing out that would more strongly indicate this. But the thing is that early in the month, yes, Venus and Pluto, as March is ending and April begins, are speaking in supreme harmony. Venus at that point is in Taurus as well, in fellow Earth sign. That bodes well for meeting somebody who really does have the potential to be around for a longer while, or at the very least to feel a strong sense of passion and connection to somebody, whether new or established. But it really is Mars that, while Mars doesn't indicate so much about long-term potential, this is the energy of transformation. And this is impact, ultimately, is what this connection speaks to. So regardless of whether or not this is a person who is the type to stick around for a while, the experience itself is certainly notable. Whether it's a flirtation or more, in the case of those of you who are open to love with somebody new, whether it is something more than just a flirtation or not, it still has an impact that can be cathartic or transformative, or at the very least gets you evaluating your life even in a much more all-encompassing way differently as well. What I love about this month for you is that element of awakening. All of us are going through an awakening of one kind or another now. And for you, this becomes especially highlighted now. This becomes especially highlighted in the realm of romance, in the realm of love. And if you have gotten yourself in a situation right now, which happens, where it becomes a little bit predictable, as love evolves, it does. As partnership evolves, becomes more meaningful in some ways, but also, yes, more predictable, more reliable in other ways. This is going to be your chance to really get a whole other perspective and to understand what has been and the best of what has been, but also what it is you hope to cultivate more of in the direction in which you're going, which ultimately is going to help clarify the pathway to get you to that stronger, more passionate future that you desire.